I give him a
I'm gonna
trash.
I'd give him a trash, but if you guys
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
be
with a
nice,
D.
you can give him a
We
D.
can give him a D.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a D.
Honorable
'Cause he
trash.
I want to be that one day. Honorable trash.
Honorable
Put it
trash.
Put it on a
Honorable
bumper sticker.
trash.
The following program is rated TV MAL, TV MALS, TV MALSV. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to This Week in Bullshit. I'm your host, Justin Proper, and we're doing something a little bit different today. First off, much like last year, I have this bag of candy corn that I actually still have from the year before. So it's even worse than before. And for those of you who don't know, I hate candy corn with a burning passion, but I will do it for you guys. If you send in a super chat, I'll eat candy corn. What the heck? Why not? Why not? And we're also going to start off because you'll notice that there's just me right now. So with that being said, I'm going to do things a little bit differently before I get to the story because I want to get, their takes as well. They're going to be coming in about a half hour. So we're going to start it off a little bit different. But I'll say hello to you guys too. Proper Ron Weasley. Bloody hell. Oh my God, I hate Proper Ron Weasley, but I love you at the same time. What is up, Keely Chow? Good to see you, Rock Band Hero. Steeg Kenobi. Hi there, Justin. Hope you are doing well today. I hope you're doing well today too, Steeg. This is going to be right up your alley as we're going to be ranking movies as we wait for the panelists. Movies from some of my favorite horror movie franchises. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but haven't really had an excuse to do so. Candy corn is still better than the corn on our feet. You know what? I don't know if I can argue with that. That's actually very true. What's up, Phil? Good to see you. Thank you, Rock Band Hero. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. I'm having a great day. Halloween is upon us. And yes, in case you guys were wondering, why am I doing a horror film franchise ranking at the start of the show? Well, Halloween is coming up here in a few days, and I figured why not? I never really get to talk about, horror movies or anything like that. I may even consider starting a whole separate channel on this. So if you guys enjoy this, we'll see how it goes, and maybe we'll do that. And we're going to start off with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. Absolute classic. But I should probably explain the tier list. So the GOAT, there's only one. There's only one GOAT. You probably will guess which one it is, but there's only one. There can only be one. I almost considered calling it better than Hitchcock, but I don't know. I think that would be too controversial. What do you guys think? Are any of these films from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, or Halloween, are any of them better than Hitchcock? I don't know. But you know what? Maybe more reason to do that. It's a bold declaration, I know. But we'll see how it goes. And then we have Scary as Fuck. Yes, because there are some movies that actually terrified me in this list that scared me to death. Not very many, but a few. Bloody Good Time. That means it was awesome. It was amazing. Decent, self-explanatory. we have honorable trash. So bad that it's good. Trash with distinction, if you will. So that's a recurring joke that's been going on for, God, like 8 months, 10 months maybe? Oh, wow, time flies by. Meat cleaver to the face. An installment that is a big slap in the face, obviously. And dog shit, self-explanatory. And then don't know, don't care. Because there are 1 or 2 movies in this list that I have not seen yet, and I never will, because I've heard terrible things, and I don't want to. Maybe that'll change one day, but we'll see. We'll see. And oh my Lord, Stone Cold Jeremy with a $5 super chat. Hail Justin, hail chat. Hope everyone is doing well this week. Happy early Halloween. And you guys know what this means. Oh my God. I'm going to have to do this. I don't want to. And it's been a year since I've opened this. My God. All right. Here's some candy corn. It's for you guys. Oh my gosh. Is this oh my God, it expired in April. I made a very terrible decision. Oh my God. Steve says Jaws is the GOAT. I would agree. However, Jaws is not on the list because that would be too obvious, personally. But, oh God. I have a trash can just in case I throw up. I hate candy corn so much. Oh, geez. Oh, dear Lord. Candy corn hub. Oh, my goodness. I would hate that. I would hate that very much. What is up, Jade? Good to see you here. Have you ever seen The Descent proper? Yes, I have. And it is a great film. I absolutely love The Descent. It's very well done. I like the original version a lot better than the theatrical one, by far. But anyways, yeah, to the rankings. We're going to start out with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is a kind of a grindhouse sort of film, and I enjoyed it for what it is. However, when I watched it, I feel like I watched it too late because I've seen a couple of the other movies before this one, and I didn't think it scared me nearly as much as it probably would have if I had seen it first or if I was born in the 70s. But even then, you had movies like The Exorcist, I think before then, which was, people say like they vomited after walking out of the theater. But while Leatherface is scary, and certainly people at the time would think so, I did not really think it was that scary, but I would safely put it in a bloody good time because it is a very good movie. It's a very good movie. And I appreciate it very much. What is the definition of the GOAT as it pertains to these movies? The qualifications. Yes, the GOAT. Better than Hitchcock, if you will. The one that I think is the best out of all of them. One, it supersedes all of them. It is my personal favorite. That's why it goes in there. That's basically what it is, Dylan. Oh, Jesus, a super sticker. All right, a Doomacorn. Doom, 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 doom. You're welcome, and I think it's torturous enough to eat candy corn, but here we go. Oh, God. Ugh. Hate it. Hate it. It's not even a Chainsaw Massacre. Only the jump the wheelchair gets killed by a chainsaw. Or like Texas Chainsaw Murder. Yes, indeed. That's why it's not going in scary as fuck. It's false advertisement. When you think about it. But moving on. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. This was completely different. It was bloody. It was so stupid and ridiculous. It was fucking garbage. I hated it, but I realized if you look at it as just a complete comedy, like it would be a garbage dumpster fire if you took it seriously, but you know what? It goes in honorable trash. It's so bad, it's good. And I appreciate it for what it is. I mean, You have a sheriff fighting Leatherface with a chainsaw like a sword fight or a lightsaber fight. It's ridiculous. And Tom Savini does the makeup, and it's really well done. So I'm putting that in honorable trash. It deserves that. It deserves it. I just can't kind of suck in my mouth. This is ridiculous. Leatherface 3. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not even Aragorn can save this film. Viggo Mortensen. Oh, man. I realize a lot of films in these franchises have very distinguished actors. But yeah, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw 3 takes itself way too seriously, but also not serious at all. And it's confusing. I mean, it doesn't feel like it is a good follow-up at all. I just didn't like it. It didn't do it for me. But then there was Texas Chainsaw: The Next Generation, and I would put it in dog shit, but with Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger being completely ridiculous, I don't want to put it in honorable trash. It's very dishonorable. I don't want to do it, but I think I have to. It's terrible. It's really bad. These three movies all together, it's just a complete dumpster fire, but gotta put The Next Generation in honorable trash. I have to do it. It's so horrible that I find it kind of enjoyable because I love Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger. They did a great job. Now moving on to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. This one was tonally different. It started this remake trend by Michael Bay. But I will say, I don't like Michael Bay, but I liked what he did with the slasher franchises. And I'm not going to lie, when I first saw it, I thought this was the first one. It wasn't. But the cinematography was fantastic. They got the same cinematographer as the first film. This was the movie that made me terrified of Leatherface. It's going in scary as fuck. I'm sorry, but it just did it for me. When there's that spoiler alert, when there's a scene where there's a character running through the clotheslines, trying to escape from Leatherface, and he's chasing you with a chainsaw. Let's just say he stops him from running permanently. And what happens to him is one of my worst nightmares and why I am terrified of chainsaws and of Leatherface. And it freaked me the fuck out. Yeah, bold take, but that's how I feel. Let's see. You need to eat lots of candy corn. I'm British. I need to know what it tastes like. I'll tell you what it tastes like. It tastes like dog shit. It's horrible. It's not good. I don't know if you can order it online or something, but yeah, I don't like it. Bad influence on us with the lateness and the pineapple on pizza. Ugh. Look, hey, I started on time. I said I was going live at 7:30, so I don't know what you're talking about. Pineapple on pizza works with Hawaiian pizzas, but that's Phil. Get the fuck out of here, dude. No. Next one, Texas Chainsaw at the beginning. That's a bloody good time. One thing I didn't mention is that the sheriff character, Arlie Ermy, you know, the guy who's yelling at people in Full Metal Jacket, steals the show. Same here, and he's just as good. But it's a prequel, but it didn't scare me as much. The kills were not as good, but I still liked it. And I like it, it was surprisingly well done. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it had the same tone as the one before, and I enjoyed it. Really well done. And it had a decent story, too, with guys dodging the draft. So it was very fascinating. I actually rather enjoyed it. Texas Chainsaw 3D, on the other hand, not even Alexandra Daddario can save this movie from being dog shit. If you talk about continuity or just the kills were great, but the storyline was a mess. The line was just the lines were, some of them were just awful. I didn't care about any of the characters. The kills, you know what? I'll put it in meat cleaver to the face. The kills Some of them were absolutely amazing. You know what? Fuck it. No, it's going in dog shit anyway. I don't care. Leatherface. Leatherface was like a, it was really weird. It was not a Texas Chainsaw movie. It was like escaped convicts or something like that. Youths escaping and murdering a bunch of people. And the whole mystery is you don't know who Leatherface is going to be. And you think it's going to be one guy, but he gets killed, so it's not him. And it's this other dude. And it's absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? It was decent. I liked how it tried something new. And here's the thing. You can try something new and fail, and I'll respect you for it. But sometimes with other installments, it's done so terribly. But I give Leatherface respect for at least trying. And Texas Chainsaw, the new one that came out, yep, this is going in honorable trash. There's so many things I could talk about with that movie. I will say when Leatherface is on the bus slaughtering all of these millennials, and one of the dudes is holding up his phone and saying, if you try anything, bro, you're canceled. And then Leatherface just kills them all. It's, yes, fantastic. But I didn't really like Sally Hardesty being forced in there. There was some sort of a plot with the main character and backstory, but that doesn't go anywhere, really. So I didn't care much. But anyways, this will be a lot easier. Moving on. The only one that might have saved it was the kills. Yes, indeed. It's the only thing that might have saved it. But you know what? It's still going in dog shit anyway. I'm sticking to it. Scream. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I don't think it's scary. It's more of a comedy. But you know what? Scream deserves to be up there. One of my favorite horror comedies of all time. One of the few, out of all these franchises, this one does the best with its characters. Makes you feel for the characters. You want them all to live. They're all likable in this film. The satire had been done before, but not quite like this, and didn't take it had the perfect tone of serious, but also it just made me laugh so much. And I find the characters all very endearing. And I was happy to see, oh, by the way, Matthew Lillard in this movie is the GOAT. No questions asked. Have you seen Scary Movie? Yes, I have, many times. You didn't really need to make a parody of something that was already satirical, but I loved it anyway. I love Scary Movie. Scream 2. You know what? That's a bloody good time. Actually, you know what? Dog shit. No, I'm kidding. Just because they kill off one of my favorite characters. You know what? No, actually, I'm putting it in scary as F because there's a certain point when someone dies where that puts into question anything that's about to happen. All bets are off. I like the stakes that are put into it. It's funny. It's great as ever. It's almost on par with the original and stands out on its own at the same time. And I even heard that the critics liked it more than Scream. So I don't know. Maybe because some critics are stupid and didn't get Scream at the time. I don't know. But I don't care. I love Scream 2. Scream 3, yeah, that was decent. Not as good as the other two. It was kind of messy, a little too goofy. But it's definitely not trash, like a lot of people say. So, yeah. Yeah, Stone Cold Jeremy says, I like Scream 2 better than 1. In some ways, yes, I love the continuation of the characters. But I have to give it up to the first one. It beats it by that much. What's up, Zombie Box Reviews? Good to see you, man. And if you guys agree with this, if you disagree, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And if you like this sort of content, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, share this out. I may even clip this out on its own. Who knows? But I'm having a good time with this so far. Scream 4. People are going to disagree with me, but I think it's a bloody good time. I actually really liked it. The characters are what ultimately I come back for, not necessarily like the whodunit thing. I'm engaged with that, but I'm more concerned about, I want to know where Sydney is at in life, where Gail is, where Dewey. I love those characters so much that seeing them on screen again, it's great. It's good to see. And they all live happily ever after until Scream 5, which is still, this is tough for me to do because while I liked the movie, I was still angry with some of the decisions that were made. I was very upset, but it's decent. Good try, but some things landed, some things didn't. I still sort of have mixed feelings about it. I don't like the whole toxic fandom thing. I mean, it was interesting, but it did leave me with a bad taste in my mouth afterwards. So there we go. I don't want to go on forever about it, but yeah, Scream 4 is essentially based on the original idea for Scream 3. Not entirely, but I see what you're saying. The chase scene in the recording studio is terrifying, and I actually said that to the Ghostface performer of that movie. Oh, you got to meet him. Dylan, that's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you got to meet him. That's amazing. Yeah, I would actually have preferred Scream 4 to be the third movie, and instead of Scream 3 got convoluted with studio meddling and the Weinsteins. So yeah, that's why it's just indecent. But there we go. Nightmare on Elm Street. This is no question. Scary as fuck. Introducing Johnny Depp. For all those Johnny Depp lovers out there, this is the movie for you. Iconic. It really. Remember when Freddy used to be scary and not goofy and silly like he was in the sequels? Yeah, this was this movie, and it's so well done. Another Wes Craven classic. Absolutely love it. I have no complaints about it. Nearly a 10 out of 10. Very close. Now the second movie, Freddy's Revenge, the gayest movie on this list by far. But you know what? This is going to be controversial, but it's a bloody good time. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me. That's okay. I'm fine with that. But I liked it. I like what they were going for. And normally I'm not the kind of person who enjoys having messages forced into the movies, that slasher movies that I watch, but it actually was kind of well done. It actually had some purpose to it, some meaning, even though. And you know what? Normally I might have put it in honorable trash because of the leather daddy scenes and why the hell would the gym coach who's at a gay bar and the main character goes to a gay bar and he catches him there, why would they go back to the school and have him do laps? I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that for you. It's confusing. But I loved it anyways. I can't explain to you why, but I loved it. And that scene where the main character has Freddy literally coming out of his chest. Oh God! Every time I watch it, it just kind of makes me cringe like that. Then of course he just stands up and he's just fine right afterwards. But whatever. I get what they were going for, even though the message wasn't clear. Dream Warriors better than the OG. They think Dream Warriors was the best. That guy, he's my nightmare, but I feel so sorry for him. Yeah. Scream 5's toxic fandom bit was cringe, but at least it didn't call the fans of the movie toxic. Even Sydney and Gail didn't buy the whole radicalized thing. Yeah, that's why I think it's decent. Because it, with YouTubers like myself, they already had that representation with Dead Meat, which for those of you who don't know, a great horror movie channel. So Scream 5, the YouTuber representation was Dead Meat. I'm fine with that. I think we're cool. Now, the toxic people were like, that to me is like an extreme side of fandom where they go so far as to send death threats to people. They dox people, the Raylos, those kind of people. That's probably where they're coming from, I'm guessing. But then again, they're friends with Ryan Johnson, so who knows? Who knows? But I loved the slight jab at him too. So I don't know. And Dream Warriors, not scary as fuck, but it's a bloody good time. And you know what? This is probably the only Nightmare on Elm Street sequel that I rather enjoyed in this regard. Like, I really did. I thought the characters were really well done. They were so well crafted, even though it's cheesy and stupid and welcome to primetime, bitch, that sort of thing. I still had a lot of fun with it, by far. Great characters. It's sad what happened to Heather Langenkamp. You know, Nancy is such a great character, but you know what? It was good. It barely, the original Nightmare on Elm Street barely is over it. But you know what? I still thought it was a great film. And if that was it, that would have been a really good trilogy, with Nightmare 2 being the black sheep. You know, I would have been fine with that. Yeah, they could have actually done something good with the toxic fandom thing and have him, her, them argue with Mindy. Possibly. I like the pronoun game you use there. That's But since I like 3, that made Nightmare 4 a meat cleaver to the face. They killed off all my favorite characters. They recast Patricia Arquette with Tuesday Night, which isn't bad, but she is not as charismatic. Like, I'm looking at the screen and I know that is not the same character from the last film, like either physically or just the way that the character's written. That was so disappointing that, you know, seeing all the characters I liked from the last film all die. I'm like, wow, why did I do this? You know, the first part is fine, and they just should have waited longer. They should have had them live longer. So that's my thing. That's what upset me. And so that's why Nightmare 5 and Freddy's Dead, I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to see it anytime soon. I'm not going to see him. Fuck him. Fuck that original timeline in its asshole. Wes Craven's new Nightmare is a bloody good time, a precursor to Scream. I love movies about making movies, so that was very fascinating. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I find it very endearing. Nightmare 2010, dog shit, treats the audience like idiots. The great opening kill, but it's all downhill from there. It sucked. I have nothing to say about it. Friday the 13th. You know what? Controversial. It is decent. It's not the best in the franchise. Actually, compared to some of the others, maybe it is. Yeah, it's a fun movie. I don't understand why people think it's better than the other ones. The other ones some of them are a lot better. But it was a good way to set it up. Betsy Palmer kills it. And Kevin Bacon's death, can you forget that? Another film with Tom Savini as the makeup artist. That was amazing. Another one that was a bloody good time. Friday the 13th Part 2 introduces Jason. You have the hockey sack Jason, which is kind of cool. And you know what? I liked it. And I actually liked the final girl so much better than Alice in the first one. Alice is a nobody character. She did nothing. She was just like, and that was it. And, you know, whatever. I just thought that Ginny was a lot better. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Patricia Arquette now. That's funny. Hi, how you doing? It's great. It's great to see you here, Jackie. It's so awesome to see you here. Seriously, you came in at a good time. We're talking about, we're starting off the show with rankings of my favorite horror film franchises, and it's kind of across the board right now. Most of them are good, decent. Some are scary, and then a lot of them are just terrible. Friday the 13th, Part 3. You know what? It's honorable trash. The 3D effects were stupid. It shows. Jason does get his hockey mask. He does get his hockey mask. Some of the kills were kind of cool. But then you had kills like the eyeball going straight at the screen and it looks fake as hell. So there we go. I see our friend is here in the back, so I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll go on to the topics of the day. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Scary as fuck. One of my favorite films of all of this list. You have Crispin Glover and Corey Feldman. The Tommy Jarvis character is amazing. And you know what? For the first time in the series, I actually gave a shit about the characters who died. They were fun. They were entertaining. And I absolutely loved them. I love this film. It's kind of creepy. You know, there's a menacing presence, and Jason gets a guy in the nads pretty well. So yeah. One of my favorites. I can't say enough good things about it. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. I would say meat cleaver to the face, but you know what? Aside from the false advertisement of Jason being in it, yeah, I put it in honorable trash. It's fun. It's okay. The kills were creative, but people get mad when it's revealed that it's not Jason at the end. So I think it gets kind of a bad rep. But everything leading up to it, I mean, it's just enjoyable trash. And Jason Lives, I didn't like for the longest time, but I've warmed up to it. It's kind of silly. It's kind of fun. I can put it in a bloody good time, even though it does sort of the same thing as A New Beginning in the opening. Jason rises from the grave. Okay. But it's fun. I enjoyed it the third time around. I was like, when I watched it recently, I was like, this is kind of enjoyable. I would not put it above all of these, though. Maybe above Friday, but I'm just kind of putting them in whatever order. Yeah, I liked it. All right. So we have Friday the 13th, The New Blood. Yeah, honorable trash. The characters weren't likable. But it's fun. Kind of like everyone's a stereotype. And you have like fake discount Carrie versus Jason, and it's whatever. I don't have too much thoughts on it. They tried to have a plot, but I didn't really care. And it's fine, though. Jason Takes Manhattan. I would put it in honorable trash, but fuck it. It's dog shit. False advertisement. You know what? Meat cleaver to the face. Because Jason Goes to Hell is dog shit. That is the worst. Worm Jason, not for me. No, fuck that. And actually, you know what? Fuck you, Jason Takes Manhattan. You don't take anything in this film. There's only like 2 good things in it. And that's not enough to save it. It's boring. Pacing's awful. Fuck these 2 movies. And they're assholes. Jason X, not as bad. Meat cleaver in the face. Had some sci-fi elements that were kind of cool. Different. Fuck it. No, that's dog shit too. No, all 3 of these movies, it's the trilogy of dog shit. The dog shit trilogy of the franchise. Bullshit. I hate it. Hate all of it. Freddy versus Jason. Honorable trash. Honorable trash. Why? Even though it's fun to have these 2 horror icons go at it together, and even though that's what we're there for, most of the movie is spent on the boring ass protagonist that I could give 2 fucks about. I don't care about any of them. I wish they all died. That slowed down the pace so well. And you know what? That wasn't even a fair fight, because Jason kicks Freddy's ass, which I love. But at the same time, I just expected better. There was so much hype, and it didn't do it for me. The more and more I watch it, the more I hate it. But I still had fun with it. I love seeing Jason fuck everybody up. It's great. Yeah, I didn't hate it either. Honorable trash does not mean I hated it. Just so you know. And yeah, Jason X tried something different. Yeah, I'll put it above Jason Takes Manhattan. Why not? But yeah, that's Friday the 13th, 2009. I have never had more fun in a movie theater in my life. You know when those guys come out at the beginning and the manager, when you're watching a movie opening night, and they say, there's a warning. This movie contains strong language, strong sexual content, drug use, gratuitous violence and nudity. And once that guy said it, everybody cheered and applauded. They were all on board. And it was fantastic. I know not everyone agrees with me, but I loved it. I do. Hey, what's up, Max? It's good to see you here, man. I know you're streaming later, and I might pop by. I haven't seen you in the chat before. It's good to see you. And I think it's kind of nice. Isn't this nice, Max, that I'm talking about things I mostly like? It's kind of interesting. I know, Zombie 2009. Yeah, I know. What's up, Caden? Good to see you here. Once we get these horror rankings done, we'll go to our regularly scheduled program, talk about articles, stuff like that. But we're going to finish this off. All right. Halloween, better than Hitchcock. The GOAT. That was an easy one. I don't need to explain it. It was the best. Tops all of these. All of these other movies are put to shame by Halloween. I will fight you for it. Halloween's great. I mean, what can I say? With such a low budget, like $325,000, and the low budget, you could see it in the film. Gave the world Jamie Lee Curtis. Great dialogue and storytelling. Effective use of Michael Myers, the boogeyman. Very, very well done. Very well done. Do we have any arguments here? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. If you disagree, go for it. But yeah, it's the best. I have nothing else to say. Halloween 2, it was decent. Felt it was a good continuation of Halloween, but something about it just felt off to me. Maybe because I didn't see it at the right time, and maybe it felt like it was ripping off Friday the 13th, which was in of itself a rip-off of Halloween. That's why it gets a little lower than that. It's still good. It's all right. I just didn't have as much fun with it, especially when I watched it recently. I felt underwhelmed watching it, and even when it's revealed that Laurie is Michael's sister, I just kind of thought, like, why didn't we get to see Jamie Lee Curtis react to that? Missed opportunity here, guys. That kind of did it for me. Season of the Witch, not a Halloween film. This is Halloween 3. But at least it knows what it is. It's decent. It's kind of unique. Actually, I'll put it over Halloween 2. Actually, I'll be nice. You know what? This movie gets too much shit. Because if it was called Season of the Witch, it would be a good, one of the best B movies ever made, if you will. It's a hot take, I know. But I don't consider it a Halloween movie. It's a name only. But it's not as bad as people think it is. If you just take Michael Myers out of your mind, it's actually all right. And unlike some other films in this franchise, it never advertised as being a Michael Myers movie. So I give them props for that. Absolutely. Yeah, I like Halloween 3. Wasn't Halloween itself a ripoff of Black Christmas? You could say that. Absolutely, you could. That's a good point. Black Christmas did come first. And it was definitely not a ripoff of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. That also, these movies said it was based on a true story. It was so ridiculous. No, it was not. Ed Gein, maybe, but not really. No. Anyways, Halloween 4. I didn't like it as much as everyone else. I don't understand. It was decent. But I love Jamie Lloyd. Daniel Harris does fantastic in this. I like the kills. I like the characters. It felt in some ways in the spirit of Halloween, but that fucking mask in that movie was absolute dog shit. It was terrible. The other masks in this Thorn trilogy were terrible. I'm not on board 100% of the time, but At least it could have been a good ending, but they chose to keep going with, and I would have been satisfied if that was it. I would have been fine with it. It has some good atmosphere to it. But then they ruin it with Halloween 5 with a meat cleaver to the face. Halloween 5 turned the main character, into a mute. There's almost nothing of value here. It really is. Felt like a big slap in the face. You know what? It goes into dog shit. Fuck Halloween 5. The Curse of Michael Myers. That's a fucking mess within itself. It's a meat cleaver to the face. Paul Rudd's great. R.I.P. Donald Pleasance, his last performance, but the producer, something happened with this movie where they have two different cuts that are pretty different, and it's just a mess, and it shows. I mean, in the producer's cut, they have Michael being stopped by rocks. Like, what? It's crazy. But I haven't seen this movie in a long time, and you know what? I'm fine with never seeing it again. H2O, bloody good time. No questions asked. Should have been the end, but it wasn't. Jamie Lee Curtis is on her fucking A game here. Love it. Absolutely love it. We have a couple people in the back. I'm going to finish up these rankings. Not going to be too much longer, but yeah, finishing this up. Halloween Resurrection, dog shit. No questions asked. The worst out of all of these. I'm sorry, Halloween Dark Fate. Big mistake killing off Laurie at the beginning. Bullshit. I hate it. Hate this movie. I hate Busta Rhymes, karate chopping Michael's ass. I hate all of it. It's no, horseshit. Halloween 2007, the Rob Zombie one. I think it deserves its own category as honorable white trash. but nah, meat cleaver to the face. It has some good ideas. Rob Zombie tries, but fails. I could go on about it forever, but I don't want to. We have a few more movies here. Halloween 2, I'd say honorable trash. It was slightly better, but not by much. And also, fuck the white horse bullshit. No thanks. Halloween 2018, bloody good time. Loved it. Felt in spirit of the original. You could watch it right next to Halloween, and you know what? I would be fine if it was a standalone sequel, but made some bold choices. Great cinematography. The score was excellent, having John Carpenter back. I can't, and over time it's gotten better, except the peanut butter on my penis line really pisses me off. Halloween Kills, also a bloody good time. Yes. You may say Evil Dies Tonight is horrible, but you know what? I can get over that because it lived up to the name. There were funny parts, and it had all the kills that I wanted. Like, I wanted a bloodbath in 2018, and I didn't quite get that. But I got that in Halloween Kills, and that's why I love and respect it. Not unlike Halloween Ends, which I won't call it dog shit, but it's a meat cleaver to the face. It's why this whole category exists. Halloween Ends, you've heard it all already. If you want to hear more about that, check out the live stream I did with Killjoy Jake, General Zod, and Pop Culture PB. And that is my ranking. That is my ranking right here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. We have a couple of super chats here. Pop Culture PB, eat candy corn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, PB, for the candy corn.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could facilitate.
Absolutely.
People were out there wondering if you were going to eat any of the candy corn, and I told them to trust me.
Oh, yeah. 420. I like that, too. I ate a few more for you.
I appreciate it.
Oh, God.
It's awful.
Oh, it's pretty bad. All right, Carrie, I'm getting to it.
You have 2 super chats.
Trick or treat, motherfucker. All right.
No, wait, that was with a hard R. He spelled it with an A.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Oh yeah, you left the part where Michael gets zapped in the crowd. Yeah, well.
So these movie rankings. Hey, what's the movie at the top?
Halloween.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh, it's the very first. Okay. Interesting.
Ends is trash. I know. Oh, good God. You know what? That was
See,
fun.
I feel like that's taking it just a hair too far. It's not like it's definitely towards the bottom of the list, but it's not trash.
Yeah, definitely. And what is up, Cybernetic Custy? How you doing?
The cheese, that's who the cheese is. I had no idea.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, right. Producer's cut. Taking on the Curse of the Thorn. Yeah, I thought that was bullshit.
Wait, what the hell's the curse? What is the Curse of the Thorn?
Oh, it's some cult thing that they tried to add in Halloween. That was bullshit.
Oh,
Wasn't that great. But anyways, that was my ranking of the horror films, and I would love. It was a great way to hold us over for when the panel got here.
wait, no, put it back on the screen.
What? Okay.
Are these all slasher films?
They're all, pretty much.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess. Where is? Oh, you put Jason X in the dog shit category.
I did.
Oh, that's
I debated
horrible.
it, and you know what? It belongs there. It belongs there.
Oh, I love so many things about that movie.
You know what? If I don't take it, I thought about putting it in honorable trash because it's not. But no.
If you had something between a bloody good time and decent, I would probably put it there. But since there isn't one there, I would have to put it in bloody good time.
That's interesting. Why is that?
Dude, there's so many there's so many interesting kills in that movie that I wasn't expecting. And it has the sci-fi aspect to it. I freaking love sci-fi. I was like, holy shit, they're in space? This is going to be epic. And I thought that it was. Like, he literally flies through space.
You know what? That's true, and you don't get that every day. Meat cleaver to the face it is.
Oh, okay. That's okay. So I got you moving up one. I'm happy with that. Where is the highest rated Elm Street on this list?
It is in Scary as Fuck with Nightmare on Elm Street.
The original?
Yep.
Okay, where's number 3?
It's in Bloody Good Time.
Okay. I can't argue with either of those.
Yep. And then 5 and 6, I haven't seen it, and I never will.
He could kick me off his panel if I tell him my actual thoughts on Halloween.
On the original?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh. No.
Is this gonna be like? Is this gonna be like? Oh, he said.
I find it very mid.
No. Be gone, dog.
Mid.
Gone. You are banished.
Mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
Like I had no interest in watching any of the other movies after I saw that.
Maybe you just do you not like horror
Stone Cold
films?
Jeremy.
I mean, I've never really cared my whole life, but then when I started watching some horror films, I was introduced with Insidious and The Conjuring.
Oh,
movies.
poor soul.
And I prefer the classic suspense movies, not slasher movies.
Oh, you like ghost movies?
Suspense movies.
Okay, well,
I have to watch some of the old horror movies, but it's hard to find them. Because my dad told me like years ago before I even got in the horror genre, he said you probably wouldn't care for half these, like the ones on this list. I'd probably care more about the old school suspense horror, which is what my dad likes too. I mean, one of his favorite horror movies is Nightmare on Elm Street, which he says is more suspenseful than a lot of other movies these days.
Oh, it's pretty good. I think you might like it if you haven't seen it. But at any rate, guys who are watching, if you want me to do more horror content, let me know. I've been thinking about doing it for a while. I know October's about to end, but who knows? Who knows? I enjoy talking about this.
Horror is good any time of year.
Indeed, I agree, and I am cautiously optimistic about Scream 6.
Oh, when I went the movie that, right now, of all of the trailers I've seen in the recent past, I saw the trailer for the movie Megan, and that looks spectacular.
Oh, M3gan, yes.
I'm surprised with your horror list you didn't add the 3 versions of The Thing.
I only wanted to do those franchises.
Yeah,
it was. He could add a bunch of random movies if you wanted to.
Keep in mind, I say the 3 versions of The Thing because There was a one in the 50s, which is also featured in the first Halloween movie. And then there's John Carpenter's version. And then there's that one and whatever, the one 2010 or something. That is.
And then you have the horror show that's about to ensue because Zombie Box Reviews for £5 says, American Psycho 2 is better than the first one, Justin.
No!
Mr. Peabody paid me to say that.
Well,
LOL.
damn it.
Pound that corn.
No.
£5. That's like almost, that's going to be like almost $7. £5.
No. It's not better.
Oh, God.
Did I change that fast enough? I don't know if I changed that fast enough.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's fine.
He looks like a psycho.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll change back.
So we're going to talk about a couple articles and some funny ones. So, oh my gosh, I had a good time with that. All right. So,
Did you have a bloody good time?
Oh, indeed. Matthew Perry takes aim at Keanu Reeves. Why is Heath Ledger dead, but Reeves still walks among us?
Oh, time to cancel Chandler. Friends
Matthew
was
Perry-
overrated anyways.
Oh, an update. He issued an apology saying, I'm actually a big fan of Keanu. I just chose a random name. My mistake. I apologize. I should have used my own name instead. You should have.
What the fuck? So
What the fuck
this
did
is
you?
him-
Okay, so in his
The fuck?
upcoming memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing that he said about Keanu includes more than a handful of revelations, including Perry having to exit a movie after his heart stopped for 5 minutes. But perhaps the most shocking is a pair of seemingly out of nowhere digs Perry throws at fellow actor Keanu Reeves. At 2 points in the memoir, Perry questions why Reeves is still alive when talented actors and original thinkers like River Phoenix and Chris Farley had tragic deaths, which is a big F-U to Keanu Reeves because he and River Phoenix were close friends.
Keanu Reeves is a really nice guy, man. Like
Yeah. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense at all. And he did it twice. He's calling River Phoenix and Heath Ledger original thinkers. And but Keanu still walks along among us. River was a better actor than me. I was funnier, but I certainly held my own in our scenes. No small, okay, kind of bragging there, but yeah, wow.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
They'd all be alive if half of them didn't fucking overdose on drugs.
What did River Phoenix do that makes him such an original thinker? Because Farley, I understand, because he's not a comedian, but he's a comedic actor. Like, how many things did he just come up with on his own on Saturday Night Live? And
Yelling and
epic
falling
scenes.
on tables.
He could have been a professional wrestler.
You know what? I could have paid to see that.
But
I paid to see him in the WWE.
Isn't River Phoenix just like, I'm not going to take a dig at him, but he's just like a regular actor, isn't he?
He's
like
a good actor.
I'm not saying that he's not a good actor. I'm not saying he's not, but he's just like, he's not like Clint Eastwood.
Well, no one's like Clint Eastwood, but I think that because he died so young, you know, it's like he could have gone on to win multiple Oscars. He could have done really well. And he was also a very nice guy.
No, but nothing about that tells me why he is an original thinker.
I think it's because he had a mind. He had his own sort of state of mind that was unique from other people. The people that have met him, everybody has said, you know, with discussions with him, that he was very insightful and was very empathetic and understood people a lot better than most actors do. That's why he was better at portraying some of the characters. You know, he was even Indiana Jones. The only other Indiana Jones that I find acceptable is River Phoenix.
It is pretty funny that in the apology, he goes, I just picked a random name. Well, what do you mean you picked a random name? And if you think that you should have just used your name in the first place, it seems very pointed.
Yeah, it just seems weird.
It does seem weird.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't care much for Friends, and it's hard for me to like, say anything nice about this. I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, I thought Chandler was one of the 3 funny people. I guess I'm down to the only funny one again, which is Joey.
Joey, yeah.
Joey.
Oh,
Joey
yeah.
is the best character on the show. It's easy. I mean, his show was never going to work on his own.
No.
But Matt LeBlanc is great.
Yeah.
If fucking Joey wasn't there, they'd all hate each other in the show,
Yes.
not on the. Yeah.
I agree.
He was the fucking glue in the relationship, man.
He really was. Joey was the glue that held everyone together. You could be with or without Phoebe, arguably, but
Yeah.
Phoebe was cool too. I like Phoebe. Everyone was kind of shitty, but also kind of endearing in their own ways.
Well, that's only because they gave Ross a monkey. Dude, he was the most annoying character, and then came one of the most charming characters because of his fucking monkey.
Yes.
Everybody
Isn't
loves
that-
Marcel.
Yeah, Zombie. He must have been drunk when he wrote that. Yeah. But the fact is, he had somebody proofread it, and they were like, "Yep, that's okay."
Right. It's not like it's a one-off interview and you like off the cuff said a name. Like you wrote it down, and then you probably wrote it down again, and then somebody else took it. They looked at it. They're like, "Take a shot at Matthew Perry. I approve." And they sent it back to him, and it was like, "Okay, we got to change a couple things here and there, but don't touch that Matthew Perry section. You keep that in there.
Don't touch the Keanu section.
If he said any name, he could have just
Keanu
put
said
Amber
something.
Heard, and then everybody would be like, "Whoa, I'm buying this fucking book."
I don't even think they've
Yeah,
crossed
why-
paths.
Everybody's crossed path with that fucking bitch."
Yeah. Matthew.
Yeah,
you
man,
done
we went
fucked
through the
up.
thing. She's been a side character in everything.
She's been in fucking everything, and you just don't remember because she's meh. She don't look like herself in real life, that's for fucking sure.
No, definitely not.
I thought somebody was bullshitting me the first time when, however many years ago, when we first started talking about the trial, they said, "Hey, this is Amber Heard. She's the one who plays the chick in Aquaman." And I went, I know the chick that's in Aquaman. That is not fucking her. They're like, "Yeah, that's what she looks like in real life." And I was like, whoa, what happened? Like Megan Fox had surgery and she still ain't look that bad. All you did was get drunk. Do a bunch of drugs. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. That is
bad.
what it is in that situation.
So I'm sure Matthew Perry, well, I mean, he's more of a TV actor. What does he even do anymore?
He's writing a book.
He had a flat
that's
performance
it.
in Fallout New Vegas.
Sure.
He's in a game?
Yeah.
He was in 17 again with Zac Efron. He plays the
Okay,
older version.
17 again. I like that movie. It's funny.
I liked it too, but it was more of Zac Efron trying to I can't imagine Matthew Perry saying most of those things. Maybe young Matthew Perry, older Matthew Perry. Some of the lines that only Zac Efron could get away with. But I don't know. But that was like over 10 years ago. So I don't know what he's up to nowadays, but earns his royalties in Jack Daniels. Oh, no. No. It's horrible, Zombie. It's horrible. All right.
Sounds delicious, though.
It does. Speaking of which,
God, man.
James Corden. After last week, we talked about how James Corden was yelling at people at a restaurant and got banned. But then the owner said, "You know what? I'm going to unban you. You apologize."
You know, speaking of people who are supposed to die before other people, why didn't he die before the Queen?
That's a great point. Oh, man. Just James Corden. It just gets worse and worse. I swear. And he just, once he gets unbanned, that's when he says, "You know what? I don't apologize after all." Fucking asshole.
Wait, so he got banned, apologized, and then he got unbanned, and he's like, "You know what? I will take my apology back too." Did they re-ban him? Because they should.
Right. He retracted the apology he made, said he did nothing wrong. He sat down with the New York Times on Thursday and called the allegations silly. He acted like a cretin by twice going nuts at Balthasar. I don't know what the fucking what that means. I haven't done anything wrong on any level, so why would I ever cancel this? What? Weird. I was there. I get it. I feel so zen about the whole thing. Of course you do, because I think it's so silly. I just think it's beneath all of us. It's beneath you. It's certainly beneath your publication. What, to say that you're an asshole for being rude to a server and you've had a reputation of it? No, absolutely not. At another point during the interview, Corden peered over to a customer complaining about her meal in the swanky restaurant. Happens every day. It's happening in 55,000 restaurants as we speak. It's always about eggs. Can you imagine now if we blasted her, the person at the other table, on Twitter? Would that be fair? This is my point. It's insane. Yes, it's fair because you have a fucking reputation for doing this. Should we go at it again? In June, James Corden was at a table, and after eating his main course, he showed a hair to the manager. He was very apologetic. He got very nasty with them and said, "Get us another round of drinks this second, and also take care of all of our drinks so far. This way I don't write any nasty reviews in Yelp or anything like that." Then he, at another point, the kitchen remade a dish that was messed up, but unfortunately, they said the side dish was home fries instead of a salad. Like, I believe for a second that James Corden is getting a salad. Bullshit. That's when James Corden began yelling like crazy to the server. "You can't do your job. You can't do your job. Maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook the omelet myself." Yeah, and that's why he was banned. Then we had an update. You know, he retracted his apology, and apparently the story just got even more bizarre as the owner just told TMZ, "I have no wish to kick Command when he's down, but I believe the best way for James Corden to retrieve some of the vast respect the public had for him before this incident is to own up to it and apologize to the young servers he abused. If he's big enough to do that, which he might, he can eat for free for the rest of the year. Somehow we're thinking this isn't going to go over well with the wait staff." Yeah, I guess that he's confident that he won't. And then another update, he explained what he told us and also upped the ante, saying Corden can eat at the restaurant for free for the next 10 years if he apologizes. He writes, "Storm in a restaurant teacup. I have no wish to kick a man when he's down, especially one who's worth $100 million. When Corden said in yesterday's New York Times that he hadn't done anything wrong at any level, was he joking? Or was he denying being abusive to my servers? Whatever Corden meant, his implication was clear. He didn't do it." So, yeah. James Corden, piece of shit.
I missed the thing of what he did, didn't I?
I'm not explaining it again. He was rude to servers. And
I was just acting like a fucking entitled dickhead.
Yes.
Indeed.
Man, you don't deserve to be an entitled dickhead. You're not even funny.
Exactly. Yes. James Corden is going to be in a new Hobbit movie called Douchebaggins. Yeah, I would watch that.
I mean, the only reason he's famous is because Viacom gave him Craig Ferguson's time slot.
Exactly. Much better. From one twat to another.
Oh, I love Craig.
God, not this English twat again. I know. But yeah, do you guys have, any...
I will never watch James Corden, and I will never support James Corden because he's just filling in for somebody who's infinitely better than he is.
I concur.
I watched years and years of the late, live, not recording it, not watching a stream, knowing what time it is during the day and going to the TV and watching the show. And then you get up during the commercial breaks to take a piss. That's it.
Right.
You got to be there to see everything when it happens. And yeah, I understand that they pre-record the show, but it's live to me. I think I turned on James Corden one time, and Jeff wasn't standing there, and I was like, "No, I'm not doing this. You don't have the skeleton robot sidekick." So
I
I'm
love
gone.
this. Yeah.
More
yeah,
like
yeah.
dildo Baggins.
James will play a hog that. I like this. I like some of the ideas that you guys have in the comments. This is why I love you so much. It's great. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Just always remember, never replace a Scotsman with an Englishman.
No, never do
No,
it.
never
It's
do it.
always going to end terribly. We have a couple of funny stories that we'd like to talk about that I think that you guys should cover tomorrow night on Late Night Talks on Zod's channel. An attorney who fought Florida helmet laws died in a motorcycle crash while not wearing one.
All right, that's
Love
fucking
it.
karma.
I love it. What do you? No. That's freedom.
Yeah. He's advocating for freedom. Indeed.
Yes.
I agree with this.
His brain has been freed from his skull.
Yeah. So he got into an accident, and I that sucks. But what poetic justice right there. Oh
man. Much better than that.
Yes. But it gets even better. I think there's one that rivals this one. Gambling app store ads are showing up next to addiction recovery ads.
That's marketing. That's great.
Wow.
That's great.
Indeed. There are more ads in
Energy.
the app store, including gambling apps next to kids applications, and worse yet, next to gambling addiction recovery.
I love the hustle.
Oh my, yeah, exactly.
Try to recover from the gambling addiction. Why don't you just gamble some more?
Yeah.
One more round. It never hurt.
You put it in similar categories. Oh my gosh. The tweet was deleted, but product page ads are not limited to relevant ads. You can choose specifically to do that. He just did all categories, and he deleted them apparently, which is really sad. Hold on. Ads for gambling at the bottom of a listing for a gambling addiction. What could possibly go wrong?
I haven't really browsed these app stores in a long time because I just open it up, get the apps I normally use, and then I never open that shit again.
You might also like Jackpot World and Gambler's Addiction Recovery.
Brilliant. It's brilliant advertisement.
It's
you
a
get
cycle.
gambling, you lose all the money, and then you're like, shit, oh, hey, look, I have a recovery.
Exactly. This, what can go wrong?
It's just like the thing they have in the casinos where they have to have the thing where they put it right there. It's like gambling addiction thing on top of all the ATMs, and then they have the hotline. It's genius. Put it right there.
That's for legal purposes.
Yeah, I know that one's for legal purposes. Maybe that's what it is for the ads too. You never know.
I don't know. PB, as an addict yourself. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yes.
No. How would you feel if you were addicted to gambling, and then right after it would have one that was like a recovery app right next to it? How would you feel?
I mean, I would feel like I appreciate the fact that my algorithm knows me and is allowing me the choice whether to continue down the dark path or head towards the light.
Exactly. It's like do
that one picture with the fucking train going on multi-track drifting.
Exactly.
Right. It's almost as if you have like an Alcoholics Anonymous app, and then right underneath is an ad for Jack Daniels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, well, brilliant. I could do that, or
was it
not? The answer is not.
Where was it? I wasn't there. I think my brother was the one that saw it. That there was an basically an Alcohol Anonymous meeting thing right there, and then across the street was like a bar.
Oh, always.
There's always one.
It's
actually no, that's common all the way around. It's the placement. You put it there.
But
I'm relapsing.
Exactly. You just go across the street after the meeting, and then afterwards you go right back. Go back and
Oh,
forth.
I just fell into the bar across the street. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And later you come out of the bar. Shit, I'm back here again.
You know, it'd be funnier if there was a rehab center across the street.
Oh, they have that too.
Even better. Even better. But I found one that tops them all.
Oh
and
my
I think
God.
PB's going to love this.
Ooh.
Marijuana companies being sued for not making customers high enough.
Fuck yeah, you got to up that THC, motherfuckers.
Exactly. A California cannabis company.
I don't want none of this bullshit 70s weed.
They're being sued by two local consumers for allegedly lying about the potency of its products.
It's 100% fine. It's just false advertisement.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Right?
So
that's what I got out of that.
The marketers, it markets its products as having higher than average levels of THC, but an independent lab test, they went that far, found the pre-rolls do not have a higher concentration of the chemical that they allege. In one instance, a product was labeled to have 46% THC. It actually contained 23 and 27%. Ooh.
All right, now I got to find the people that defended it. Say, it does make you really high as fuck, man, because it's the placebo effect, and that works really well if you're fucking high on weed.
Who's suing them? Jesse Mostown and Jeff Hicks.
Somebody's got to lead the charge.
Exactly.
Might as well be Jesse.
Indeed. So I have a question.
Oh,
Which
shit.
one wins? The marijuana, gambling addicts, or the attorney who wanted no helmet laws dying in a motorcycle crash?
I like the gambling addicts one. That was hilarious.
All right. One for gambling. PB.
Oh, you know which one I picked, guy.
Which one?
The last one.
Justice. Indeed.
Yes, I'm looking for justice. You need to be giving me exactly what you say you're giving me.
Well,
Because I do find that it's a bunch of bullshit that if they are specifically targeting this one product to say that this one is better than what's on the shelf over here and it's not, that's dastardly.
And they're probably charging a lot more.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, this is premium. I put it together by hand. Check it out. And I was like, well, just throw it in a bag and I will do that.
All right. Husky, what were you saying earlier?
Yeah. I had some long times. I had to bet on one of these. I decided to bet on the gambling one.
That's funny. Good play on words. I'm making it a 3-way tie. I like the motorcycle one the most, but I figured those would be funnier. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Chat. Which one is your favorite? Like, for irony, the first one is definitely the best. Like, that is the most ironic story I've heard in quite some time.
It's right up there with the guy who made the Segway driving it off.
Yeah.
Right up there.
I mean, Gene Cameron is still alive. But, okay.
No, he's not still alive.
Yeah, he is.
What?
No, he drove it off a cliff and died.
Uh-oh.
What year was this?
I hear the dog paws going.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah,
He's still alive.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
Look up the article.
Dean Cameron was the guy that originally invented the Segway, dude. He's still alive. He's 71 years old. He made the Segway and he founded First Robotics.
No, okay. He was a Segway boss. I guess the CEO.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, the boss one. Yeah, because Dean Cameron's the one that made the Segway and then he sold it off.
Yeah.
And that's in 2010. So that would have been really confusing because I met Dean Cameron like my senior year in school.
Really?
Yeah. And he was I was in First Robotics and he tries to go to as many as he can around the country.
Courage, Carrie. Which one do you think is the best of the 3 stories, Courage and Carrie? Those are the only 2 names I see that haven't answered yet without scrolling up.
Yeah. Marijuana. the gambling, or the helmet guy. Or we could just say I win and helmet guy.
I mean,
I'm
no,
surprised you're
okay.
not putting a poll on this because you can put a poll in your chat.
Just so we're clear, it's not like there's a huge gap between any of these stories. Like, you did make it difficult to choose which one is your favorite, so I decided to go with my favorite being the subject.
Yes, helmet guy.
Oh, I think
Absolutely.
Helmet Guy's got it.
I mean, I already told you guys I had to bet on the gambling one.
Yeah, I know you did.
I know, that was funny. I know. But I had to do it. And you know what? I thought that was great. I thought that was absolutely great. So I think I have one more. But I don't want to end on it. But I'm going to. Oh, this is going to make people mad. Zombie says marijuana. One? You said, wait, you changed it to marijuana? No!
No, it's tied again.
No, Zombie, why?
Or is he just saying he wants marijuana?
Good point.
It's hard to tell. Because the one seems like it's clearly the first
Oh,
one.
wait, I said marijuana first. That's why.
Oh, I thought the numbers were the order they were revealed in.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
We were on the same page there, but we confused the zombie, which, is a little confusing considering you'd think the zombie has extra brains, but whatever.
Right. Okay.
Oh, that was a terrible zombie joke. God damn it, Tim.
On your bottom, but left.
Butt left.
Hey, Tim.
What's up, Tim?
Butt left.
What's up, Tim? Good. I love Tim. Tim is great. All right, we got one more. This is gonna piss people off.
Oh, Twitter?
Oh yeah, people. Oh God, they're responding to Ethan Van Sciver. People of color can't fully relate to Superman or Batman as they don't represent them and haven't faced what they have faced. So the answer is yes. People can't relate to superheroes based on skin color, and that's why people like to see representation, and that's not discussed.
What do you?
Yo, man.
Whoa. No. What do you mean Batman hasn't faced the same thing as people of color? Ain't neither of them got a father.
That's bad.
It's very bad.
Oh my!
Hey, Kelly's Cal. Oh no, wait, no, he had adoptive parents.
Oh, and we have a fucking bot in the chat.
Ain't nobody can relate to Superman. Are you kidding me? Nobody can relate to. He's like perfect.
He's an alien.
Yeah.
I mean, immigrants might be able to, but that's it.
Are you?
I feel bad.
That's why everybody can relate to Batman because of the pick a trauma. Batman's got that trauma. Just pick one. He's got it.
Yeah, dead parents.
The
only one who can relate to Batman's Harry Potter. Rich dead parents.
Yeah, anger issues. Well, you get Batman.
I mean,
the funny thing is,
the parents being dead, they're very different because Kal-El didn't know his parents were dead until he was damn near a teenager, whereas Bruce literally watched it happen in front of him. Slightly more traumatic than leaving your parents when you're a couple months old.
Death by gang violence.
Yikes.
He does.
The thing is, Martian Manhunter can be anyone.
Right.
But people don't like bringing up the other superheroes when it's not Batman or Superman, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, who's supposed to exactly, Husky? Who is supposed to be able to relate to Martian Manhunter? Not even the Blue Man Group is the right color for that.
That's a good one.
It's fucking green.
People get all mad about the stuff too, and then they always forget about the Green Lantern Corps. And it's like, if you don't have a character, you can make a character, and then now they got the green ring, man. They got the green ring.
That means you got all the powers. You get to do all the fun stuff.
Fucking you could create a new. If you're like, oh, I don't like Hal Jordan, I don't like John Stewart. First of all, what the fuck is wrong with you? Those are the two best.
What's wrong with John Stewart? I like John Stewart. He's
right. That's what I'm saying.
Noah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, those guys. And for some reason you don't like them, then you can make another Green Lantern And then you go, oh yeah, I got this Green Lantern. No, they're
Easy.
not going to be as good as the ones I mentioned before that. But,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but I mean, if it's an Asian person, shouldn't they really be a Yellow Lantern? You asked me to be here.
Jesus. Like what is he, a Simpsons character? What the fuck? I don't understand this. I never understood that.
I don't understand any gripe that anybody has over skin color. It's completely ridiculous to me. Although I do remember seeing, I believe it was either a TikTok or a YouTube short, and I don't remember which it was because I'm pretty sure I saw it on Twitter. And it's some guy talking about Professor X being a black guy because what's his face from The Boys? The Mendez brothers could relate. Fucking hilarious.
Oh my gosh. What were you saying, PB?
Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah? Yes. Excellent actor. Apparently, the rumor is he wants to play Professor X. And the guy who's talking about this goes, oh, I love him as an actor. And I think he would do a great job.
I know the guy you're talking about.
But you're not going to know it's Professor X because Professor X is a white guy in a wheelchair.
Bald white guy in a wheelchair.
A bald white guy in a wheelchair. Like, that is his look. And just putting somebody else in the costume, like if you're a fully covered costume and I can't see your skin color, then it don't make a difference.
Now, I can see him voicing Professor X in like an animated series or something.
That'd be real good.
Right? That's when people get mad. I'm like, no, I don't care who's voicing a character in an animated series because you can make that animated character look the exact way you want it. And then you can get anyone and like, oh, your voice fits perfectly, but you look nothing like the character, but your voice, it's just, and then you put them there in that role and they sound like the character you want because Mark Hamill doesn't look anything like the Joker.
Right.
But everybody says he sounds like the Joker.
Oh, yeah, he does an excellent job.
Does Tara Strong look like Timmy Turner? No.
Not
Even a bit. So
does Nancy Cartwright look like Bart Simpson?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, we should actually have a young kid do it. We should have a guy doing it. No,
I think it's
absolutely not.
Should have the best person for the job.
Sometimes I mix up his name. I think it's Kevin Michael Richardson. And he plays a lot of the tough guy voices.
Yes. Absolutely yes. A million
Chan
times
Yellow
yes.
Lantern, Black Lantern, Chris Tucker.
Like, can you imagine Chris
I love
Tucker
Rush
in
Hour.
a comic book movie? Like, comic book movies are supposed to have that comedic element that can be serious. I don't think that it needs to be the other way where it's always serious with a slight comedic element. It's a fucking comic book. It's supposed to be off the walls bonkers, and Chris Tucker knows how to do that.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I love all the Rush Hour movies. I don't even care what else he's in.
But yeah, I would honestly argue that it's absolutely ridiculous to say that you can't relate to a character because they don't look like you or they don't have the same skin color. It's so stupid.
So many people relate to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, and I mean that I'm not a turtle.
Yeah. I mean, Shellback is a turtle, but that's it. He's the only one. He's the only one. But look, just because
yes, zombie.
Just because I'm a guy doesn't mean I can't watch Little House on the Prairie and root for Laura Ingalls. Am I wrong?
Oh,
I thought she was great.
No, exactly. Yeah. Like, does that
Samuel
mean
L. Jackson was my favorite character in Pulp Fiction?
So what you're telling me? What the crux of this is? Like, you can have the exact same lived experience, like. One person's from this part of the country, one person's from this part of the country. One person is yellow, the other person is purple. These are random colors, right? Okay? Mm-hmm. So they have the exact same lived experience, but the fact that their skin color isn't the same means they can't relate to each other. What whack job would ever think that way? And if you do think that way, please seek help.
Oh yeah, and here's another character. I don't watch anime, but I see this thing like everybody like across the world likes Goku, So you see Goku dress up as like people from around the world.
But
he
are
still looks
you
like
animated?
Goku, but he's just wearing.
Are you?
Are you a cartoon? No. Your
I mean-
avatar is. I mean, it's a dog.
Woof.
Yeah, it's a dog.
He is a dog. You hear his dog collar.
It's a robot dog.
Yeah, robot dog.
It's a cybernetic dog.
Yeah, but you were saying?
I'm saying like because you'll see like if you just like look up like Goku, you can see people from around the world. They'll just draw him in their cultural apparel and stuff, and
Yes,
they'll be like,
Jay.
"Yeah, I'm just like Goku." You know, around so many people think they're just like Goku, who like Dragon Ball, regardless of their race or gender.
Jade has it pegged. She likes Optimus Prime because she's a giant transforming robot.
Just another great example. Transformers.
And you know what? Speaking of bots, I forgot to do this earlier, but I'm going to do it now.
Get that guy out of here. That guy right there. Are you listening to me, Mr. Security Man? That guy, gone.
Thankfully, he was already gone, but oh well. Oh well.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Really, you surprised me, Stone Cold Jeremy.
What did he say? I
Stone Cold
prefer
There you go.
Piccolo over Goku. I misread that and I thought he said Pinocchio. I was like, what the fuck? What the?
Right. I don't know much of, like I said, I don't know much about that, but I've like, seen it in memes of so many things, and you know, because I'm on like Discord servers and stuff, and then people will go, you'll see like Goku dressed up as all these different things.
Right.
People like
and
him.
Zombie Box does not identify as a zombie, but he identifies as a cartoon. Now, is it a cartoon zombie?
Ooh.
I'm curious. Speaking of which, the most relatable character in Night of the Living Dead was the lead, who was a black guy. I thought he made the most sense. I mean, granted, he beat the shit out of a woman, but hey, you know what? It made sense. He's like, snap out of it.
Eat the corn. Eat the corn.
Oh, mood is what he says. Thank you for the super sticker, Zombie. Once again, mood.
Delicious.
And I am
candy
not
corn.
in the mood to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll give you guys another 5 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up. We got 5 minutes to put in your
Only
candy
got 5
corn.
minutes.
Yep.
PB, I was looking in the bag before the stream. Did he tell you that this is also expired candy corn?
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I don't think it
extra
matters.
seasoning.
I don't think it matters. Like
No,
people
it does matter because it gets all weird
Do
texture
you
and it
not,
gets
no,
hard
do
and
you not
chewy.
understand? I don't remember who told the joke. But the story goes that all of the candy corn that ever existed was made in one batch, and all of it that isn't eaten every year because it's literally thrown on the ground like trash, they collect it, clean it off, and repackage it, and boom, you have another year's worth of candy corn because nobody fucking likes it because it's awful.
Yeah, and that's Lewis Black. He said all the candy
it's Lewis
corn that
Black.
was ever made was made in 1911.
1911. Okay, I couldn't remember if there was a year or
same
not.
year as
It's been a long
the-
time.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a fucking
$1.49
unicorn.
super sticker.
Doom, 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 doom. You're welcome. I did it with a falsetto. You son of a.
For you, Justin, I will watch both the ads.
More candy corn. What ads?
I had to reopen the stream because I set up a stream for later with General Zod where we're going to talk about House of the Dragon and Andor. So you should come check it out.
Tonight?
Yep.
Okay.
In
You
hour
can
and a
start
half.
doing plugs then. PB, I guess that's
That
what
was-
you got going on.
No. That was a natural plug, guy. That was a natural plug. You didn't have to throw to me so I could tell everybody that I'm doing a stream with General Zod in an hour and a half on the profits of geek culture, which we are all members of, but Justin has yet to make a video.
I have yet to see Andor or House of the Dragon as well.
House of Dick.
Hey.
Nothing. What's wrong with that? Oh my God, people. No. What have I done?
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I forgot to promote that when I was sharing your stream. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. And I completely forgot that. I'm like, fuck, I knew I forgot something. I was going to say, hey, pay him money and make him suffer by eating candy corn.
Oh.
Wait, what's the
Expired
smallest?
candy
What's
corn?
the smallest super chat I can send?
the 2 pounds. Thank you for the cat. Oh my god. Fuck it. Doing more. I'm gonna get sick after this.
Yes, you are.
I have a trash can just
I
in
forget
case.
what fucking book it was when I was in elementary school. It was some
Fuck.
book, and candy corn was a plot, and the main character liked it. And the way they described it, they made it sound like the best thing on the planet Earth. It's like props to that fucking author. I forget the fucking book.
Corn.
God damn it.
That's great. That's great. I enjoy it when people
Fucking
suffer.
hell, I have to get more. I'm doing more than one, by the way.
Yeah, we can tell, and we appreciate your sacrifice. That's less candy corn that will be in the world for next year.
Well, that's all from last year, so
I mean, you're chewing all of them, correct?
yeah.
Because if you swallow it whole, it will come out whole, and they will. Let's not talk about what they're going to do.
Oh God. We could have just played the stripper Harry clip. No, I do this on Halloween for you guys. I'm anti-candy corn, yet here I am. Oh Jesus. Oh man. Ugh. Oh man. All right, you got a minute left. Let's make it count.
Oh, go!
Go
full
ahead.
auto, baby, full auto. Drill the third hole, full auto.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. You know what? You know what? For you guys, I will do it. I'll do it, but I'm only doing it once. Let's
Doing
go.
what?
Come on!
All right, let's go.
She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
Oh,
Now you have to. Now you have to give him more candy corn.
oh God.
More corn.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Oh fuck me.
Keep it coming, Jay. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. Just fucking send in the money. Send in the
You know
money.
what you know what you can do with these super chats, Justin?
What?
can buy candy corn.
More for next year. I don't know why you didn't decide to buy like a fresh bag. You're like, yeah, I want to use the same one from last year. So
Well,
I'll
why
just
not?
have
It
the
doesn't
extra
go bad.
flavor from
It doesn't go
sitting around
bad.
the house.
You know why? Because I wanted to make it
McDonald's
worse.
cheeseburger will go bad before candy corn. Styrofoam will biodegrade before candy corn goes bad.
No, it takes the flavor of his house.
Oh, and everyone is laughing. Oh my goodness.
Just laugh even harder by
You're
throwing in some
supposed,
more money.
you're supposed
Come
to laugh
on.
with money. Laugh with
money.
Oh, dear Lord.
Don't you fucking do this? I need to see this. Where is it? Come on, show it.
I will extend it. I will extend it to what we're gonna do our plugs. You guys have that amount of time. Take as long as you want with the plugs.
Plug it
Oh,
in,
as long as
plug
no
it
one
in.
wants it.
Oh, hey, I'm Husky. Right now I look like money because I'm telling you what
Money.
you should do right now so you can eat more candy corn.
Send them.
Okay. You can find me on YouTube of Cybernetic Husky, on Twitch of Cybernetic Husky, on that bird app that is owned by Daddy Elon at at Cybernetic Husky. It should look like the side profile of my face, which let me switch that to that very quick. Is it right there? No, it's Batman. It's Batman. I'll change it quick. And it'll look like that on like almost all the platforms. It should be me. I don't think anyone's posing.
You
as
better
me
not
yet.
be eating this corn when we're not looking.
Yeah, fuck it. I need to see that. All right, so yeah, throw in this money, make him eat the corn. Do it.
Thank you, Zombie Box, for the popcorn. You know what? Here we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Jesus. All right, back to the... Oh, fuck!
No, not back to the money. You got a double super sticker. The second super sticker is worth more because of the exchange rate. Get back on the screen.
Oh,
Back
fuck.
on the screen. We have to watch you eat it. Why am I on the screen? This is just a reminder.
Just money. What are you doing, guy? Here we go.
PBs.
You got two
Oh,
more
fuck.
handfuls at least.
Come on.
I'm not a
I'll
handful.
switch.
No.
I'll switch my. I'll
Well,
switch
not a
back
hand.
to
Whatever
the
you're
other
putting in your hand. I don't know how many you're
Yeah.
actually eating at a time.
one. Am I still doing my
Fuck.
plug it in? You know, I do some streams and short videos and stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, he does. He's
There.
good at them. You
Yeah.
can also catch him on the Prophets of Geek Culture, and he will tell you exactly what Marvel's vision is.
Are you guys
God
still
damn it.
doing the? Are you and Zod still going through with that
Oh.
stream? Because I can just reschedule mine.
I set it up for 9:30. That's what I was told to do.
All right, well, time to go fucking reschedule that.
What happens if we do it? What you think it's really going to hurt us? What if we get like double the amount of watch time? Because
I mean, maybe we do get the double amount. Fine, well, fine. We'll fucking try it.
Because I'm going to leave it open. Like I'm going to be on the stream. I'm going to leave your stream open. I'm going to leave my stream open. I'm going to be watching both streams. That's like
Fuck
double the
me.
viewers.
Right, let's see what the fuck happens. Let's
Thank
fucking
you,
cross
Zombie,
the
once
streams,
again.
baby.
We're cross the streams.
Yeah.
For the
Okay,
vomiting.
so when are you streaming,
super
Husky?
sticker.
It'll be at 9, so in an hour. Hope I might have to delay it a bit because I'm on here, and I usually like to try to make sure everything's working.
Yep.
Sometimes
My stomach is feeling weird.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Thank you,
up, Rock
Zombie.
Band Hero?
It was a fun stream. Thank you.
It
I
is.
appreciate it. Thank you for a
It
great
is.
show.
It's
I
even more
appreciate
fun if you're
you.
throwing some cash for him to eat more candy corn.
Indeed. Indeed.
You know, this is a massive compliment to you, Justin. Everybody's saying that it was a fun stream, and it was just you for like the first 50 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
Did
I
you get
don't
any
like-
super chats at that point?
Yes, I got a couple of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Stone Cold Jeremy with that $5 one. Oh, man. Cockroaches will be using candy corn as currency in the future when humanity
Boom.
is died off.
Bingo. You got
Yeah,
it
I think
right.
that wins. Were there more? Oh, God. I just, no. Okay. Those are the two from earlier. Oh, thank God.
The panic has really set in.
Yeah, it really has. PB, what do you got going on?
Oh, I'm doing a stream also on the Prophets of Geek Culture in a little less than 90 minutes. Me and your favorite Kryptonian, General Zod, will be talking about the last 2 episodes of Andor and the last 2 episodes of the House of Dragon or House of the Dragon. I always fucking say it right. It don't matter. Dragons on HBO, and we're going to talk about the dragons. So come over to the Prophets of Geek Culture and check out the live stream in 90 minutes. And I would put the link in the chat, but I'm way too slow, and I ain't got it sorted out yet.
I mean,
But maybe
I would
I'll
have
have
put
it
my link in
sorted
the
out.
chat, but
What do you mean? You didn't put no links in the chat?
nah.
You
I mean,
chatless.
Oh, fuck! Carrie!
I think the mods can only
Wow,
post links
I'm
too.
copying the link.
Damn, more corn!
Carrie says, more corn. I'm copying the eye candy.
Oh,
Comma.
oh
PD.
my
Just supposed to be
god!
a comma there.
Oh,
It's
Thank you.
corn. Oh,
Everybody,
yeah, you
click.
got another $2.
Zombie box reviews for £2.
God, no!
No more corn. LOL. Just want to say great stream.
Thank you.
No, he's got to eat the corn. He's got to
More
eat the
Tim
corn. For that
Possible
one.
again on your right, but the changed avatar.
What the fuck?
When did he change it? When did he change his avatar?
Just
What happened to his
this-
beautiful face?
Oh, God.
What'd
Click
they
on
do
that.
to your face, Tim?
Everybody,
What'd
click
they
on
do?
that. Click on that.
Bob
link,
Ross is painting himself for the last.
It's not for loud. What you need to do, Justin, is you need to make a short. Just make a short explaining Bob Ross as succinctly and hilariously as you can. And then you can just direct people to the short. Be like, ooh, I have something that you like. Somebody's going to go and watch 20, 30 seconds of what Bob Ross is doing to himself. I feel like that's going to be an Have you done shorts on your channel, Justin?
I'm thinking of I made a short video today. No one has seen yet.
Ooh.
So
Shorts format vertical.
I don't know if it'll be a short or if I'll have it just like a 2-minute video.
Okay.
But I'll tell you guys later because I don't know if I'm going to
It's all right.
upload it.
I
or
don't
not.
think you ate any candy corn for Zombie telling you no more corn. You can
No
do
more
one
corn.
piece. You can do
Oh,
one
just
piece.
want to say great stream. Well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dude, you could make shorts out of candy corn, and the shorts would last forever.
I would. God damn it. Why did I do this for a second time?
Well, now it's a pattern. Now you have to do it every year.
I do. Made it a thing. I made it
And
a
just
thing.
think, when you actually have people on panel that aren't poor bastards, you'll probably get even more super chats.
Oh, no. That's all good. I appreciate all of it. All
Yes,
the love.
I can't wait for when you're 1 million subs and then they're just sending in all the dough for the candy
Oh my
corn.
God!
and
Can
then
you
freaking,
imagine?
like,
you
free bake
just
the
need
candy corn.
you need like a hopper with the candy corn above you with the tube, and you can be like, okay, if you got that many people watching, right? Because we're gonna have a few 100,000 people watching, and just gonna be boom, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Every dollar is one individual piece of candy corn. You're
I've
gonna
been
be
doing
dead.
more.
You're gonna be fucking dead.
I will eat the whole fucking bag at that point.
Yeah, then there's a one person that drops $100. You're like, you're like,
$100,
it's not
right?
bad, not too bad. And then there's that one psychopath. There's always the one sitting there. It's like $100 right there.
Anyway,
Oh man,
we're
that's
doing
why
that
I'm
stream
doing it
later.
now, as opposed
Yep.
to if I was a bigger channel. Oh dear Lord!
If you want
Okay.
to find me on the internet, just put Pop Culture PB into your favorite search, and you will find me in some fashion. That's the easiest way to find. I'm the only Pop Culture PB. Put it into your favorite search engine. Boom, I will pop up.
Oh yes, yes indeed. Oh my gosh! Thank you to everybody who stopped by and everyone who sent super chats, zombie box reviews, Carrie, Pop Culture PB.
Love you, Carrie.
No, you're on the channel. Oh my God, that was ridiculous. Stone Cold Jeremy. There were a couple more people earlier. No, that was about it. Yeah, that was something else. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun and so horrible at the same time. And I'm happy you guys actually enjoyed. You know what? Yeah, a candy corn charity stream. I would do it. I would actually do it. Off season, I would do it. One time I ate not one, but 2 ghost peppers.
Oh,
for
Nah,
charity.
you gotta go Carolina Reaper, baby.
I did on one of the Council of Jeremy's a real long time ago.
Ooh, Council of
Look up,
Jeremy's.
you gotta look up the guy who made the Carolina Reaper. He was like in an interview. Was it a Sean? I think it was with Sean Evans. And then he just takes a Carolina Reaper and just pops it in his mouth. Nothing. And he takes like 2 or 3 of these. Nothing happened. This dude's
How
crazy.
big are these?
This guy's
How
a-
big are these peppers? Can I eat them whole?
Yeah, you can eat the Carolina Reaper whole.
Will
Well,
it destroy me?
Probably.
Well, Zombie, you are better. You are better, and you have more morals and values than I do. I have no doubt about that. Yes,
Justin's a
the ghost
whore.
peppers. I will leave you guys off with this story. I was on Drunk 3PO's channel a very long time ago. I believe it was, and
Shout
I
out to
ate
Jay.
not 1 but 2 ghost peppers. I did not chew them enough. I even had a whole bottle of Pepto-Bismol and a quart of milk. That did not help anything. I was literally on the floor of the bathroom, pressing my stomach against the tile just to feel cold. It was a miserable experience. The shit I took after that was the best part. Because at least I knew it was all gone and out.
What a relief.
Okay, it was. Yeah, after 9 hours of pain and agony. Oh man.
That's moving stuff along quickly. So if I need to get flushed, eat a ghost pepper.
Yeah. Yep. I think that ruined my digestive tract for a long time.
No, permanently.
Permanently.
Yeah, I've had all the hot sauces, and that wasn't nearly as bad. Well, and thank you,
How
Zombie
hot
Box
are these hot
Reviews.
sauces?
Thank you.
Some
You're
of the
a
hot
braver.
sauces are hotter than a pepper, but the pepper it's different when you have it from the raw pepper than when you have it into a sauce, even if that sauce has a higher Scoville rating.
You know what, Cyber? we should do a hot ones, hot sauces, and you should briefly go on camera, just not the face, but just for proof that you are indeed taking the hot sauces. I think we should do it.
Like you just do a shot of the hot sauce?
Oh, no, just put it on a piece of chicken.
Yeah, that's what it does. I mean, and the person who said that of what I said was Sean Evans, because you see him eat that, and then every time he gets a raw Carolina Reaper, he just fucking. I'm like, it's great seeing Sean Evans suffer for the spice stuff, because he does not suffer at all.
Oh, that you're talking about whatever sauce they put on these chicken wings for the one guy who does that YouTube show.
Yeah. Fuck, man, he can bring.
Where do I get this sauce?
Online.
Get it on their website. I mean, now we're just promoting them.
Well, this is the promotional period of the show. So the fact that they made their way into it means that they must have a great product. So I need to get me some of this sauce and put it on some chicken. I feel a little disappointed that he only asked Husky to do it, but it's okay.
You know what? I don't think you're ready for it.
You don't think I'm ready for it? I love spicy stuff.
All right, good luck. We'll do it.
I'm not saying I'm ready for it. I'm just saying I love spicy stuff.
All right. Well, you'll change your mind.
I'm sure I will. Because there is a maximum. I'm still just a ginger.
That's true. Well, anyways, guys, my name is Justin Proper. I suffered for you, for your enjoyment, for your amusement. It was a nice ending. Shut up. It was a nice ending to the stream. I'm glad that people enjoyed my tier rankings earlier. In the future, I'll probably make more of them and then go a little bit more in depth into each movie if I rewatch all of them.
MCU rankings.
Fuck no. I am not finishing Thor Ragnarok.
You don't have to finish it. You can create a ranking that says, I walked out.
All by itself?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll consider it. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much. Take care. Be
Bye.
Well. I know I said I was only going to do it once, but here you go, guys.
She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
All right. Good night, guys.
Well, thanks to the lame-ass security, I'm going home.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some oozing to do.